Hey there, everybody. I am Dana Wilson, your hair advocate. Our series, Meet the Certified Sister Law Consultant, will get started in 2 minutes. Hey there, everybody. I am Dana Wilson, the CEO and Director of Hair Cares Inc. I am a certified trichologist, a Sister Lock trainer, and coach. And today, I'm here to continue our series called Meet the Certified Sister Lock Consultant. I have been a part of the Sister Lock Society for over 22 years and is still growing strong, bigger, and better than ever. Partly because of our standard bearers, which I call the Sister Lock Certified Consultant. So I was truly inspired to introduce these consultants to the world and then highlight their contributions to our Sister Lock Society. And today we have a special guest. It is Tiara Roseboro, and she's a certified Sister Lock consultant out of Louisville, Kentucky. And her business, she is the owner of Twinlocks. She started her Sister Lock journey in 2016. She became a consultant in 2017. And she became a consultant to self-maintain for herself and also help other women start their Sister Locks journey. She was committed to providing the kind of service that she expected as a Sister Lock wearer. So let's bring her to the stage. Hey, lady.
Dana.
How you doing, Miss Lady?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming, taking time out of your busy schedule. You look beautiful.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. Look, Tiara, I know it's been a long time because I met you. What that was 2017. I couldn't even believe it when I read that. It's been so long ago, but not so long ago, or something.
Yes, ma'am.
But tell me, how and why did you decide to become a Sister Lock wearer?
So 15 years ago, my twin sister Takara, Dr. Takara Casey, she
Uh-huh.
got Sisterlocks. And at the time, my mom and myself, we weren't ready. And when I say we're not ready, I think you have to get to a point where you're tired of dealing with your hair. You're tired of going to the salon and um, not getting what you're looking for out of your loose natural hair. So when
Mhm.
she got ready to get established in 15 years ago, me and my mom said, no, I change my hair too much and I like to wash it all the time. And I just like to switch my styles up. So we weren't ready. So when she got established and we started seeing it grow and her locks started to mature, we said, now what's that called again that you 16, I was in Chicago.
Okay.
I told her, I said, hey, I'm ready. Let's start looking for a consultant that can start my journey. And I contacted Dawn Harris in North Chicago, and she started my journey. And she's really what I wanted to be in a consultant. She was caring, she was understanding, she was patient with me.
Okay.
And I said, this is the type of consultant I want to be. I want to be knowledgeable and I want to be kind. Because when you wear Sisterlocks and then you become a consultant, you understand people's anxiety when it comes to the unknown. You don't know what your Sisterlocks are going to look like. You don't know how long it's going to take for them to mature. You can't really look at other people's pictures and know what your hair is going to do because everybody is unique. Everybody's journey is different and everybody's curl pattern is different. Even me and my sister's locks look slightly different because we're not the same person.
So let me ask you this. So you seen your sister, what was your first impression?
So when she first got them done, there was that uncertainty, like, is she gonna be able to style them like I would if I were loose natural? Is she gonna get the growth? There's that permanency where people are like, you can't comb locks out, and but the styling versatility of Sisterlocks, I do everything to my Sisterlocks that I did with my loose natural hair, other than put in product, other than sit under a hair dryer for 8 hours trying to wait for it to dry. Just a freedom that comes with not having to do anything to your hair. And literally, when I tell you I woke up like this.
Go ahead. Come on. Go ahead with yourself. Go ahead.
And when you're a mother and a business owner and you have all these hats that you wear, your hair is the last thing that you want to be stressing about when you walk out of the house in the morning. And when I first got Sisterlocks, it took an hour out of my morning when I got up and got ready for work. Because we all have been there with that twist out and that product we put in our hair, and then you untwist that 2-strand twist.
No.
And it's not giving. And I took that off the table and my life became seamless.
So wait a minute, because when I look at your bio, you took the class in 2017. So we only talking about 1 year. So did your life take a shift in 1 year that then had you become a consultant?
So ironically, me and my sister both took job opportunities from Chicago to Kentucky. She's about 3.5 hours south from Louisville. And so we both were coming to this area, and she self-maintains, but in the amount of time that I was locked in that 1 year, I still needed someone that could maintain it for me. And when I first moved to Louisville, Kentucky, there was only one certified Sisterlock consultant on the website, and that was Tiara Williams, who ended up being my mentor. So for a year, for the remainder of my year, she maintained my Sisterlocks for me. And there was a need in this area, and that's why we decided to take the Sisterlocks course.
Well, how did you know it was a need? What were you observing?
Consultant, the amount of Sisterlock clients in the area weren't being fulfilled. And so I said, this is an opportunity for us. Everybody said you need to have several streams of income and a side hustle. And so not only was it an opportunity for me to self-maintain, but then also start my own business and provide a service for the ladies in the Kentucky area. So with just one certified consultant in this area, We also have in close proximity, we have Cincinnati, we have Columbus, we have Indianapolis, Jeffersonville, Indiana. Down where my sister is, there's a lot of smaller towns, and a lot of people are finding out about Sisterlocks, and there's an interest and there's a demand. I have clients that drive 2 hours to come in to get maintained, or come in for a consultation, or there's consultants that have moved from the area and their clientele don't have anybody to provide this service for them.
So wait a minute, Tiara, let me go back. So when you took the class, how did you feel initially? Did it feel like something that you could do?
So not coming from, I don't have a cosmetology license. I had never done hair other than what I was able to maintain on myself. And so there was a level of anxiety.
Okay.
I was nervous. I was unsure. And I was scared. You know, you have to introduce yourself to new people. You have to be willing to allow people into either your home or your salon space. Just meeting new people, and a lot of the unknown, and being unsure about whether you can do this. Can you really do this? And you want to give people a good experience. And so, yeah, we were scared, but it was 2 of us.
Yes, so I was just going to say that. What was, was a different level of comfort knowing that, because both of you and your sister took it at the same time. So
yes, and my instructor was you, Miss Dana.
You know what? I know.
Dana Wilson, and you were excellent. You were an excellent trainer. You were excellent. And you've also been an excellent mentor, because I don't know how many times I've texted you, Miss Dana, help, what should I do? And you provided that mentorship that we needed long distance. But I also reached out to Tiara Williams here, and she allowed me to come and shadow her.
Wow.
She told me, what gave me advice about clients in the area and how to market myself. And she opened her salon space and allowed me to come watch her do an establishment. And just free advice. She gave advice. And so I think mentoring and coaching is key, because there's so much that you don't know when you start your own business, whether it's about how to run the business portion, how to deal with clientele. And so we learned a lot. Those first couple, our first client was our mother.
I remember that.
And when I tell you, I feel like we had bit off way more than we could chew dealing with our mom, but she allowed us to establish her. We had Miss Danielle Mack is a consultant in the area. She allowed us to establish her, and they trusted us with their journey, and we took it seriously. In the beginning, I used to travel to 3.5 hours to help my sister do establishments. She would come up and help me do establishments, and we learned so much from each other, and we supported each other. And in turn, we felt like it was important to encourage other people who wanted to become Sisterlock consultants. So it's me and my twin sister. My nephew is
your nephew too.
My nephew is a Sisterlock consultant. My husband is a Sisterlock.
Come on.
Daughter Micaiah Daniel is a Sisterlock consultant.
Wow.
Lock her in. Tiara Roseboro up in Columbus is a Sisterlock consultant. And
so it's in the family.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't change the trajectory of your family.
Yes, ma'am. And we tell everybody it's enough out here. It's enough clientele out here for you to start your own business. And I'm so thankful for Dr. C providing this opportunity, because, even through the pandemic, there were times where people couldn't get a job, couldn't find a job, and we're still able to work and provide a service and still be able to provide for our families. And so
Tiara, were you able to leave your day job? Did you choose that?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I didn't leave my day job, but what I'm able to do with Sisterlocks is with my clientele, I'm able to provide a service and cover Kentucky and cover parts of Indiana, Frankfort, Kentucky. Sister are each other's backups. If someone falls out of my rotation or her rotation,
Okay.
we provide a backup. My first client, Miss Charlita Lewis over in Jeffersonville, Indiana, she's the first head that I established after my mother's head. And she is now a Sisterlock consultant.
Wow. So you are really clearly you're a coach and a mentor. You have steered these folks. You have,
whether they wanted to or not. My niece Erin will tell you, yeah, my aunt made me become a consultant because she was doing braids and she was doing traditional locks. And I told her, I said, well, you really need to take the Sisterlock class. So her and my husband went and they took the class together, and they were able to be a support system for each other. And she came down and I put her behind that chair, and she learned by fire. She did retype.
okay.
She me and her tag team on establishments, and she learned how to run her business on a different level than someone coming in as a trainee. And so I think it is important to have a mentor, because you just don't know. Even if you're beginning out with your own Sisterlocks, if you don't know what they're going to look like on your own head, how can you help how do you know what your client's hair is going to look like?
So Tiara, I mean, clearly Kentucky was ready for you, right?
Yeah.
So there was a need and a demand there. Why did you pursue certification? Because you had clientele out there. So why get certified?
Because having that certification lets our clients know that we are up to date on our training,
Okay.
on that website, and they can believe that we have the backing of the Sisterlocks brand. I get a lot of transfers who run into situations where they don't have certified consultants on their head, and some of them don't have Sisterlocks, or some of them have had a bad experience because someone has told them that they are a Sisterlocks consultant. They didn't find them on the website, and now, you know, we're giving them the bad news, or their Sisterlocks haven't received the care that they expected. I recently had someone, she was 2 weeks into her establishment, and she was calling, hey, can you do my first retightening? And I was like,
no.
This isn't a 2-week hairstyle where you're already reaching out. And then I listened to her story, and then I understood that I can make a difference in people's lives by making sure they have a better journey. You shouldn't have to invest that type of money in your hair and then not receive the care that you expect. Right. And so that's why when I go sit in a salon chair, I expect timeliness, I expect professionalism, and that's what I give.
Absolutely. So how did you twist your husband's arm? I need to know this. How did that happen?
I don't either. He was just open to it. I think he saw the type of work that I did. He saw my clientele, and he saw that this was a good investment in his future as well. Okay. We just aren't Sisterlock wearers. We're establishing people, and I promise you, it's not until you have a long week or you have a long day, and those clients come in and you don't know what kind of day they've had.
Right.
I always say when I get done with their hair, all right, you're back. And they're like, together, Miss Tiara. And then even people who have struggled with hair issues, or, hair loss, or alopecia, or weaves and braids and tension have taken out areas of their hair, and they just don't have any more hope, and they're not sure of what they can do with their hair because they can't put anything else in it.
Mm-hmm.
And give them Sisterlocks, and they start to see the growth, and they see the thickening of their hair coming back, then there's a pride to that. Like,
That's
hey, I did that.
right.
And
That's right.
it brings a happiness to you. I feel fulfilled. I feel like there's a method to this madness. No matter how tired I am, I'm still making a difference.
So, Tiara, did you start in your home first and then move to a salon?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I've home. I've done the salon suite. I've done the home again, and
Okay.
for me, it's just about the convenience, of it. And I have a lot of clients that would come to my home, and they just kind of be side eyeing because they're not sure. And as someone, you're bringing someone to your home that's uncertain about the environment, I also have to be trusting that whoever I'm bringing to my home is means well.
Yes, that's right.
I'll do a consultation, and they'll bring somebody, and they'll be sitting outside, and I'll walk them back to their car, and I'm like, see, thank you for not being a serial killer.
Right.
I have to like, oh, thank you. I'm like, y'all. And I remember you told me in training, we're both interviewing each other. The client,
Absolutely.
the client is looking for a clean space. They're looking for professionalism and timeliness. And I'm looking for a vibe. I'm looking for a
right.
And I'm trying to give that out as well, because this is a long relationship. I've had clients for 5 years, and we're family, you know. I have clients who've said, Miss Tiara, if you ever decide not to do Sisterlocks, you're always going to be my consultant. And I'm like, no, wait a minute. If I decide I'm not saying that I am, but you're telling me I don't have a choice. No, you don't have a choice. I'm still going to be on your front porch ringing your doorbell and
flying where you are. Flying where you are. Absolutely.
So, but it's a long time commitment. You become family.
Yes.
And you just have a relationship, because I had a recent client tell me she's maybe about 6 months established. She said, Tiara, I don't think you understand. You out here changing lives. And I said, well, what do you mean? She was like, you just don't understand how happy I am with my journey, you know. And your clients they're your advertisement. Yeah, I have sisters, but I'm not everywhere. So your clients are walking around, and they're the billboard for your work. They're the mouthpiece. A lot of my clients are word of mouth. Hey, I saw you in the grocery store, or someone gave me your number. I saw your client at a conference, and that makes me feel good. My work is out there looking good to people, and it's bringing people over to Sisterlocks, and it's changing their lives.
So what's next? Because you did home, you did salon and home. You got all your family doing this. What's next for you, my dear?
I feel like I'm going to continue to encourage people to become Sisterlock consultants. I have a good friend, Lakeisha, who hopefully will be on the next roster of classes that comes around.
Oh, you didn't call her out now. You didn't call her
out.
You didn't call her out.
Miss Lakeisha Webster is going to be the next Sisterlock consultant. Because it's life-changing. We're changing lives, and the Sisterlocks brand is also changing consultants' lives. It's giving them independence that I didn't even know was possible.
And that's exactly why I mean, really, truly, I was inspired by everybody that contribute to the Sisterlock Society. And I really want to highlight you guys so people can see your beautiful faces and see your beautiful hair, and then see how committed you are to the community and to your clients and to the Sisterlock Society. And that's exactly why I'm taking the time out to do this for you guys. And so I so appreciate it. I wanted to end by you sharing with me. I mean, obviously, I know how it has changed your life personally, because clearly you got a family affair going on here. But if you could just share in a nutshell how it has impacted you personally and professionally, how Sisterlocks has changed your life.
So Sisterlocks, as a Sisterlocks wearer,
Mm-hmm.
I have a level of confidence I don't think I had as a loose natural or a permed wearer. I'm a military veteran, and so
I didn't know that.
yes, ma'am. Air
What
Force.
branch?
Yes, ma'am. Air Force. The only
No, did I know that?
I don't know.
No, I did not know that because I'm a veteran of the
I
Air
know
Force. Oh
you're
my gosh, I didn't know we had that in common, my dear.
I feel like when you come from certain fields where you've been told that your hair is unprofessional or that it has to be kept in a certain standard, the freedom and independence that comes with just allowing my hair to grow naturally and for it to be effortless. Also, Sisterlocks as a business has given me a financial freedom that working for someone else has not allowed me. I feel like we have to teach generational wealth. We have to teach our children and leave a legacy for them. And they see it. They see the effort and the time that I've put into it. And hopefully I'm showing better than I can tell them what hard work pays for.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So listen, are you taking new clients?
I am taking new clients.
Okay.
I just require that, you do your research and that you contact me far enough in advance. I think a lot of clients don't realize most of us are booked 8 to 10 weeks out.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
important to maintain your locking schedule. Be proactive with if you're moving to a new area. I have a client that's moving soon, and I've been on her. Hey, start researching who's on the Sisterlock website.
Right.
Find someone in your area and get on their schedule. Maintain your washes weekly using the Sisterlocks products, and just make sure that you're being an advocate for your hair when you choose a consultant, and just make sure that they're certified.
Go ahead. Come on with that.
You've invested in yourself, and if you don't find someone who's invested in their business, then you're wasting your time and your money.
Absolutely. I'm going to put your information up here if you guys want to reach Miss Taria. And then listen, clearly she has a whole family. If she can't do it, she can definitely refer you to some family members that that is doing good work, because obviously she is a mentor and coach just naturally, right? So here's her information. Her email is twinlocks@yahoo.com, and then you see her social media handles as well down there. So if you want to reach her in Louisville, Kentucky, just make sure you contact her. But obviously she is taking care of folks in Cincinnati, from all over, right?
That's right. Come on over to Death Row. We got you.
Come on. Come on. So she can take care of you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time out to do this interview or have this conversation with me. I'm so proud of you. You guys are doing great.
Thank you, Miss Dan.
So great. Thank you so much. And I will see you soon, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much for joining me and joining our conversation. I'm going to continue this work with highlighting other certified Sisterlock consultant. I think it's important for you to see faces with names on that Sisterlock website, because we're so proud and we appreciate their contribution to our Sisterlock society. Please feel free to join my Facebook group, which is the Sisterlock Society. And of course, please follow me on Instagram and Facebook and on my YouTube, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.